Gracie Ayala, Gracyayala.
And you're the owner of Frida's Fish Tacos?
Taqueria, Frida's Taqueria.
And if you could walk us through what happened tonight, where you were when it initially happened, and what you've learned since.
I was on my way here to the restaurant, but I was looking, at the cameras because it was closing time, so I usually check, to see if they're closing up, if there's people in the building. And at the moment when I was looking at it, there was nobody. It looked like they were closed down. 2 minutes later, I get a phone call from one of my employees saying a car just came in through the window. And I said, what? She said, look at the cameras. So I open up my cameras and I see the vehicle inside of the restaurant. And so as I was looking at the cameras, I see that there's people getting out of the car, and I'm assuming, they're getting out because, they just want to go in a safe spot. But they took off. They just didn't want to stay, and I think the vehicle was stolen, from what I heard earlier with the police officer. And there was 2 minors involved, and there was, I believe, 4 or 5 people in the hospital. I don't remember. So that's pretty much what I know right now.
And how many people would you say were in the car that went into the shop?
5 people.
And 2 of those were
minors.
Could you give an approximate age, or?
One looked like it was like a 7-year-old, and the other one like an infant, probably 2.
And this truck, have you heard how that pickup truck was involved? Did it?
Oh, the pickup truck. From what I heard, when I got here to the scene, there was another vehicle involved too, but it wasn't crashed or anything. So after talking to the people here, I overheard him talking to the cops, saying that he had been chasing that car, the car that's in the building right now, because he was driving reckless on the freeway, and he exited the freeway. And the person that was here, he had been calling 911, telling him, "Hey, I'm chasing this car. He's driving really fast and reckless." And he exited on the 78, and that's all I heard from him. So basically, the report was already there about the car, and then when they got here on Fig, the car that went into the building was coming down on Fig, going that way, and the pickup truck was crossing Valley Parkway, and it hits head on. And so that person is one of the people that's in the hospital right now.
And that freeway, was that, do you know by chance if it was the 15 or the 78?
It was on the 78.
Okay, so they were coming from the San Marcos
the 70.
area?
I heard they were coming from Vista.
Okay.
I think he had been chasing them since Vista, and then they exited on the 78 and turned this way.
How long has this business been here?
I know we've been here about a year with Frida's Taqueria, but before that it used to be California's Mexican food.
And to have something happen like this, anything similar in the past, or?
Well, for us, since we've been here a year, we've been here exactly 1 year, and this is the second time that we have a car come into that crashed. The last time the driver, it wasn't he just ran the red light, and the car that passed kind of swerved him in here, so he hit the corner window and broke everything in there. Luckily there was nobody sitting there at that moment. There was people, and it was during I think it was at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And then this time, same thing, that we were closing down and there was nobody there. Otherwise, it would have been really bad, because there's usually people sitting, we have full tables, but today was one of those days that it was just empty.